DJs need love too. Oh, they need love.
That's right, baby.
DJs need love too.
Yeah.
DJs need love too.
Trap, what up?
We got them in the building.
We got them.
DJs need
Everybody
love
can't get them, man. Let's do this right. Check. Back with another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ BATTIO.
And I go by DJ Thirst Trap.
And that's right. And fresh off tour, I got my guy, DJ Fresh, in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's right. Fresh should tell you, I've been trying to get this DJ for 3 seasons.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Because I know who the people need to hear and the people is going to actually learn from.
Right.
It's this DJ right here. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Thank you for coming through and accepting the invitation, brother. We here.
Yeah, nah,
Here we
it's
here.
a blessing to be here, man. You know, y'all, like, from the first season, I was like, damn, man, they got something going. Like, you know, it's very informative for upcoming DJs. It's informative for current DJs. And just people in general who think they have an idea of how the DJ game goes that don't, you know.
And that's why we did it, because, you know, nobody hears a DJ talk. They hear him spin, they hear him talk crap. But to actually have him hear a conversation, hear the intellectual side of him, to see why they're actually doing big things. This is why we do the show. We bring it to light. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, word.
Especially why we need more love, because them untold stories from the booth to everything people got to know.
People have to know.
And guess who know? Them DJs.
DJ Fresh know.
You know, I was doing that shit like I was calling myself back then like the fly on the wall, because I had been in so many places and so many rooms and seen so much stuff happen that actually played a part in music history that people didn't even know about, you know. But this is the show right here to talk about.
So let's talk about it. Where did DJ Fresh come from? Where did you start DJing?
Well, when I moved I started with my mom, you know, coming up in like South Georgia.
Okay.
Hinesville.
Hinesville,
cool. Georgia, outside of Fort Stewart, Savannah, that area. I was just
out of that King George music and all that. Yeah.
I was musically inclined. You know what I'm saying? Just always into the music.
Yeah.
You know, I always used to make DJ sounds. It was never like, but it never was a thing until I moved to Kentucky much later with my father. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like I was popular in high school, just being popular. I was the kid who knew how to sing. I could dance. Okay. I was playing ball, like whatever. Yeah. So I was going to all the parties, and one day, one of the DJs approached me and was like, "Hey, man, like, I want you, you know, be down with my team." Right. Not as for DJing, but just because of my atmosphere. Everybody knew me. Okay. Everybody kind of liked me. He was like, "Bro, you could throw parties, like, you know what I'm saying?" And I just used to watch him DJ. Every time. I just used to watch him. And one day,
what's that DJ name?
His name DJ Carl. Yeah. DJ Carl. Let's shout him out of Louisville. Yeah. Hometown favorite, man. He the man out there. Yeah. I just used to watch him, man. He was just like, you know, let me see what you can do. And he noticed that the things I was doing, like, damn, I'm like, you really you've been watching me.
Watching.
Yeah, like everything I did was self-taught.
Sponged it up real good, man. That's what's up, man. Yep.
It was everything I've learned as far as DJing is concerned, everything was self-taught. So, you know.
And what year did this start?
This was, when I really got into it, I probably was like a junior in high school. Wow. So, let me see. I graduated in 07, 06. It had to be like 06.
That's a good time when music was out. So, this is a good time for music.
Great time.
Yeah. And you said you were self-taught. What were some of the things you were doing to kind of teach yourself up?
I was kind of just, back then, the biggest thing was I came in and DJing in the era of CDs. Okay, yeah. Like, I was using vinyl, but Serato wasn't industry yet. Yeah, it wasn't like industry standard at the time. Yeah. Like, you know, so you burning hella CDs with different mixes on it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I love talking to the CD DJs, man, because that was a time, man.
Like, when you want to double a record, you got to put it inside it has to be on 2 different CDs.
I tell people that you had to make the same CD twice.
Yeah, or you could just make it, like I would make Club Mix 1, Club Mix 2, Club Mix 3, Club Mix 4 with all the hottest
it was difficult
club records in. Like, we not DJing off of just albums. You have to make the mixes so you can mix the different songs. And this is when headphones is important now because I think headphones is still important today, but I don't use them simply because I came up in the era of headphones, and now that I can read it on the screen, I don't think I don't use them as much. People be like, oh, you don't use headphones. Not using headphones don't make you a better DJ. Yeah, I just want to tell you right now, not using headphones don't make you a better DJ. You know, it just shows that you can read the screen.
Yeah,
that's all it shows.
I'm glad he said that, man, because a lot of people do get like, oh, he must be really, really good if he don't have headphones.
That's a misconception, man.
I ain't gonna lie, because the headphones, sometimes you can get stuck in a world where you have them DJs who leave the headphone on their head and then they get sucked into.
Oh yeah, that get to the point too, and I think having a computer, it kind of, in a way, gave us a crutch. Like it made us lazy.
Yeah.
Because a lot of DJs don't look up from the screen.
Yeah.
Like you DJing like this the whole time. But you know, with starting with CDs, you have to know, like, you have to actually read the crowd. You ain't got nothing in your face. You playing a mix. You trying to catch the vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? You actually looking. You're not even really looking at the records. You have to actually listen and really use them BPM knobs, like, to get that shit right. Like,
so besides Serato, have you ever used any other program?
Yes. I started on Virtual DJ.
Yes.
Because when I was DJing in
a lot of DJs is not keeping it real, Trap. Like for real, man.
Hey, I started on Virtual DJ, but that was before I had, like, equipment, though.
Yeah, that's I was just about to get to that. When I started DJing in college, when I got to the computer era. Now, when I first started DJing in college, my freshman year, I was still using CDs. I had like a Stanton CD player that wasn't made for DJing. It was just
Stanton.
It was one CD player, one CD player Stanton, and I rented from this place called the Doo-Wop Shop a Newmark CDX, which that's the bigger CDJ with the record on top. But you can still put the CD in to give you the record, the vinyl feel and shit like that. So you going through and you picking, and you know you can still use the effects. And that was the first time I was able to actually use the vinyl feature to scratch on a record. You know what I'm saying? There was no motor like a technique or nothing. But
and then the CDJs came out.
And then the CDJs came out. So it was that. So I wanted to get into the computer shit. I was like, cool, whatever. So I knowing I got to get a hard drive. I'm going Virtual DJ, and I'm using my aux cord.
I'm glad you said that, because for a while, a lot of people did not want to convert to the computer.
A lot of
long-time DJs did not want to convert.
But I mean,
they did not.
A lot of people say the same thing. It's like teaching an old dog new tricks, but in a sense, it's taking away more and more what they had to go through to cater to that type of style. Like DJing is, you know, goes all the way back to Grandmaster Theodore with the first scratch and everything like that. Like some of those stuff get taken down, so you don't hear a lot of DJs who know how to scratch now. Why? Because they didn't need to learn that skill.
That ain't that skill that needs to be learned.
You don't know a lot of DJs who know how to really beat match correctly. Why? That's a skill they didn't have to learn. So I wouldn't say they probably didn't want to, because it makes their life easier and makes them look even better. They don't have to do all this now, but it makes the next DJ up and coming.
That's right.
His job to become a better DJ. And I like to say this: it makes it easier for him to become a DJ, but harder for him to become a good DJ.
Yep.
I mean, just knowing the skills of DJing, I feel like that's important. But when it comes to the industry and how it's been set up right now, they don't make it. It's not like a necessity. I think when I came up, wanting to learn how to scratch and be that type of, you know, being technical and turntablism, that was a thing. People really wanted to do. Like as a young dude, I wanted to know how to scratch. So I took my time and I taught myself how to how to scratch.
Hit them blends,
You know what I'm saying? How to do that. Now it's like, it's so funny that even how I explain it to people who want to learn how to DJ, I don't even go all into it. I said, if you can count, you can DJ. That's how I teach people. Like, when they want to learn, I'm not caught up on not teaching nobody the game. I don't want you to be no DJ. If you can count, you can DJ. If you can count to 4, you can.
So let's fast forward a little bit. You know, now we in Atlanta. We went to Kentucky. Now we in Atlanta. All the artists is fucking with Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where did that come from, and how would you teach any other upcoming DJ to develop those type of relationships you have for you to start your own tour, which we will go into later?
Because #1 requested tour DJ is that's the title.
You got to be seen. Like, I wanted to always be seen.
Okay.
Not like show off, be seen, but just wanted to be seen. I wanted to go places where all the people would be at.
Right.
Like when I started in Atlanta, I done lived a couple different lives in Atlanta, but my first life, I was like, I wanted to just be where everybody was at. So I'll go around with a camera, and every time I see somebody, I'll record a video with them. like, back to Waka Flocka, Day 26. I was going to the Tupac Museum. I was like running into people, just, showing my face. I had my Twitter name on my, Twitter was popular at the time. I had my Twitter name on my, I was like one of the first guys to like be walking around with my Twitter name on my
Super
t-shirt.
branding, yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Follow me here. That used to be my big thing. Follow me here. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where I met some guys from Atlanta. At the time, they went to Miller Grove High School. Shout out my boy Jared. They was throwing parties and stuff. And they had Club Frequency at the Underground at the time.
Frequency, wow.
I've been around for a minute.
Brought it back, man.
So I used to just DJ down there, and I met so many people through them.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I had met Slim Duncan, one of my guys. Reese, he had a song with Slim Duncan. He was singing on the song with Dunk a long time ago. I ran in. That's how I met Waka. And I just used to always be around, and I had a face that they could always remember. So every time somebody would see me, it would be like, oh, that's fresh. It wasn't like a goddamn fresh. But we know him. We see his face.
He's around.
So every time anybody was around, my face was so familiar, I was good there. Same for Future. When I was dealing with Future, long, 12, 13 years now.
Tight.
You know what I'm saying? He was coming around. He was coming to Cincinnati. He was coming to Ohio. I was around doing my thing, and my face just kept being remembered. And
gotta stay down, man. Put that work in.
For upcoming DJs, it's important to network. You don't be scared to network, man. The worst a person can say is no.
That's why I had to get him. I mean, he could tell you how many times I've been asking to get on this show, and I was not going to stop until I got him on the show, because in order to have the best show, you got to have the best DJs, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be able to really give back. Not too much popping it, but give back, and it's giving back with the type of game. He's showing you that you have to go outside and talk to people. You just can't go outside.
Also,
you know what I'm saying?
Just to add on to that, you just can't go outside and just talk to people and network. You got to have an intent behind it. And that's what I think he really had behind him. He had an intent of why he was going outside.
I knew I wanted to be a face in the industry. I wanted to be somebody that could be called on. I always knew that I would get to a point that I was at. I just didn't really understand the journey that I would have to take to get here.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I know you mentioned Crucial. Now, what was the club you mentioned? Frequency. What was the club in Atlanta that made you that dude? Where everybody would just come and check on you. I know he here this week. What was that club? Because I think every DJ has a particular club that made them. You know what I'm saying?
When it really became a thing, it was Liqueur.
Club Liqueur. Yeah.
Like,
a lot of DJs are coming up out of that club still now. Yeah.
When it like Old Fresh is in Atlanta, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Liqueur was the club.
Yeah.
Like, they knew that's how I made my name. Niggas, knew I was gonna be around. I was still popping in at the other spots. I had DJ at Palace a couple times. Shout out to DJ Omeezy.
Yeah.
Like,
Omeezy, yeah.
But really, it was that. But you know what? To be honest with you, I'm not gonna give being in a club all of the credit.
Right.
Quan was the reason that my name became what it was. Like, like somebody had just asked me that question the other day. It was like, bro, what artist do you think really was like the most influential in your career?
Right.
And I have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, Rich Homie Quan is probably one of the
shout out to Rich Homie
most reasons that I'm at where I'm at today, because of how much I was able to accomplish while being with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? It is.
So
I got stories.
I do got to ask that question. When dealing with an artist and stuff like that, do you feel like once a DJ kind of goes on his first tour, what are some tips or some things that you would give DJs so then they can kind of elevate if they do ever get on a tour with an artist, how they can, branch out and get even more from it than just being on that tour with that artist?
Got network. I can't say networking. I'll say network 100 times today on this interview, because you can't stop networking. Like, so being with Quan, right? At the time, early days, he was with TIG.
Yeah.
And of course, shout out to Fly.
Shout out to Fly.
I hit Fly up, and I was like, and I wanted to be like with DJ Drama so bad. Like, I really wanted to be with DJ like bad. Like I want because I came up listening to him.
Yeah.
When I wanted to DJ, I modeled myself after DJ Drama because I got into the mixtape hosting and shit.
Shout out to Drama, yeah.
Holiday, all of them, but Drama specifically.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll never forget, I text Fly like, hey man, can you put in a word with Drama and like, let them know what's up. Yeah. So Fly was like, yeah, I got you, whatever. So fast forward to the tour, Under the Influence tour, Wiz, Jeezy. This is 2014, I think. Wiz, Jeezy,
2013, 12.
Rich Homie Quan, Ty Dolla $ign.
Ty Dolla.
We all on tour. And that's the first time Drama had ever heard me DJ. And he was like, "Oh nah, you nice."
And them some influential
nice,
names on there, like
But this the day that he really saw me. Don Cannon was there.
Yeah,
Like everybody was like, he was like, "Oh nah, you nice." He was like, "Your Fly had hit me, but I had to see it for myself." And from that point on, me and Drama
hard,
had locked in.
That's hard right there, man.
I ended up getting with the Academy.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
The Academy, man. So I'm from New York, so once all this is going on, I'm like, yo, I got to get to the South and meet these guys.
Get your networking up.
Yeah, man.
That closed mouth, it ain't gonna get you.
So like
fed.
what you said though. So for the first tour, they should just be networking. And
Yeah,
then when they go on tour again, it should be more of a team effort now. Yeah, you should be able to get some bookings.
Yeah, camaraderie.
After parties.
That first tour you might not get it ain't gonna be no after parties and stuff like that because you just trying to get your legs up under you. You know what I mean? Your artist might not be doing no after parties. You just trying to. You on the bus. You happy to be on the bus. Like
So let's talk about those experiences.
Yeah,
because a lot of DJs.
Let's get into it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna break this down into people who really want to know this. A lot of DJs think that once you get on tour, your first tour is a fat check. It's a big paycheck. They pay out and stuff like that.
That's great.
First, let's really tell these DJs what is it really like being on tour for the first time when you get your first tour gig with an artist. How is the real journey
as a DJ?
Everything I'm gonna tell you just from everything decreases. Like everything, whatever you was getting paid on the road, it goes down. Yeah. Like because you got to take in consideration, you got to fuel the buses. Everybody got to get per diem. You got to eat every day. The cost of traveling, the ticket that your artist might be getting paid, that's gonna go down too. Everything is low key minimized. Yeah, being on on that first one. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what to expect. You're trying to understand the routine of it, but once you go and you learn it, you start taking stuff from each tour, like catering. Like you get money to eat every day, but you'll realize like I can spend this money to eat, or I can go to catering every day. And catering got breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day on tour for everybody.
Okay, yeah.
So everybody gets to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
This is gems right here
every day. Like
don't go ahead and blow that bag,
so
man.
the money that you can get. Just imagine how much money you'll have at the end of the tour if you saved up all your per diem. Of course, you're gonna be out there. You want to eat and have a good meal or whatever like that. But I'm saying you learn on tour that you got to make that shit stretch. You know what I'm saying?
Are they allowing you to sell? Like, say for instance, if you have any type of branding that you want to sponsor on yourself or anything, they let you sell clothing.
You ain't getting it on the fucking table. You don't get your merch on the merch table. If you got it on you. And you in the crowd and you whatever, they don't stop you from doing that. But you ain't finna get your merch on the table. That is over with.
So let's talk tour now. Want to talk tour?
Let's talk tour.
Let's talk tour.
I like tour. I like tour talk.
Let's talk tour. Who's the easiest artist to work with now, 2023? Who's the easiest one to work with on your tour right now? And we're talking about the Legends of the Streets tour.
Well, all of them, because I don't have to do nothing for them.
Okay. That's a generic answer. I like that.
Yeah, nobody. I don't have to.
Because you got legends on there.
Break that down. What do you mean?
I'm about to explain to you.
Yeah. Because he has legends on this. He's a seasoned people.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Me being on the Legends of the Streets tour was my official separation, my rebrand from DJing for any artist.
Congratulations to that too, man, because that's big for us DJs, man. That's super big, man.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Infamous. He came up to me on on my last show of the first leg and was like, bro, you did it. Like you found a way to get away from the artist and be DJ Fresh. And they're not pulling. I'm not pulling up to venues and they're talking about Quan DJ or Future DJ or Baby DJ.
It's important he's saying it like this too.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But there was a time that in order to be booked, I had to associate myself with that. But on the Legends of the Streets tour, I'm DJ Fresh. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, there's nothing behind it.
Yeah. You are the talent too.
Yeah. You know, even on the Baby and Chris Brown tour. Like,
by the way, you went crazy on that tour, bro. That, man. Everybody was like, "Yo, when are you getting fresh?" Like, you asking for me.
Fresh gotta get off tour.
People don't be understanding that the man can't just fly and do. He's on tour.
He ain't got number one requested in his bio for no reason. He booked and busy.
It's really that, bro. Like, just like when you looking on the set list, it don't say like. It say DJ Fresh. That's all it says. It don't say nothing
that's hard,
other than that.
And I understand what he means. For people who don't know what he means by the set list basically has the breakdown of everything. What time the artists go on, when they hit the stage, what stage they gonna be on, all that type of stuff is on the set list. Yeah. When you're with an artist, your DJ name does not come up on that set list. Yeah. That artist name is there.
It don't even appear.
So for people who get that, when he has his name up there, DJ Fresh, he's now being considered as a talent.
You know what I hate? I went on Instagram today. I seen about 4 parties. About the party is gonna be this. Got hookah, boom, 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 live DJ. What is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What is that?
I call that disrespect right there.
What is that?
You gotta tell these DJs, man.
You can at least put your name up there,
man.
But it's the DJ that's not saying nothing. Don't wait for BATTIO to go. I'm gonna pop my shit every time.
That's because but that's what this is about. Teaching them that you gotta get your brand out there too, man.
Like people gotta know your name after some point in time. Whether it's if you working with a host and he at the club, come up with that relationship. Hey, my name is such. This is what I want to be called. This is this and that, and keep building. Or even beforehand, before the party even starts. Hey, I want my picture on this flyer, or my name need to be on this flyer, or something like that, or can I get a flyer made?
Or what I tell DJs is to start getting your own flyer made, bro. So even if you don't want to, if you in fear of losing your position for speaking up, I wouldn't say complaining, but for speaking up, just get your own flyer made. Like, you can expect them not to put you on there, and you just get your own thing. Spend that, $20, $30, get your own flyer made,
and then have some artists come in there, tap in with you, get some money.
If you know how
that's smart, Fresh.
If you know how to work Photoshop and stuff like that, and you make your own flyers, you can turn that into a business. Now I'm working with the club promoters. I'm the DJ, but now the club promoter got to come to me also because I'm making these flyers for them as well.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is the crazy gem I'm finna drop out there. Like, if y'all don't already know, everybody's doing their own flyers now. Yeah. There's a website called postermywall.com. You go to postermywall.com and you type in whatever kind of thing you want it to be. If you want it to be about a football game, you want it to be about whatever. And they got people who already have made the flyer templates, and you just change the information.
Wow. Either that or Canva.
Yep, Canva too.
That's a gem.
Poster My Wall got I'm talking about if you want to put hookah on there with the bottles on the hookah and bottles. It'll come up and you just change the name on there and it don't cost you no money.
So let's do a tip one time. You were on tour. You have one of the best crowd engagements as DJs in the world. You know what I'm saying? I've watched a lot of DJs. I've seen it. The way you engage with the crowd is different. But you went hoarse one day. How the hell did you still perform your job?
Man, I feel like
how tough was that?
It was very tough. You gotta push through though. I made it to where it's like I know it's gonna happen. Yeah. Every few weeks or a month or so, it's gonna always happen. So I prepare myself. I'll drink.
Is it because you went too hard that day before?
Yeah, because I think
you see that crowd.
DJs, you get so turned off of that, and really the mic is made for you not to have to scream. Yeah. But as DJs, we learned just watching people that you gotta scream or it's not intense. Like you gotta yell.
You get into what I call that DJ voice. Like you got your regular voice, and then you got that DJ voice.
You get in your DJ voice and you realize and
there's a lot of
scream
people
to put that stress on your voice, and then you just be like, all right, but I was like, man, I gotta get this done. This is a big show. I just drank some tea. I tried to drink some tea, honey. And
did it work?
It worked for the most part.
Okay, good.
It worked enough for me to get what I needed to get out. Mm-hmm. But I just The show must go on, man. The show must go on.
So to kind of push it forward, we in a new era, BATTIO. We in a new era of DJing. It's a new time, but what's mainly popping that I'm seeing a lot right now, I'm seeing TikToks with the DJs and mashups and stuff like that.
Okay, let's talk about it.
And I know, Fresh, you know, you got a big following on a lot of different social medias and stuff like that. How do you feel about the mashup game and stuff like that? Is that something that you favor and you like that's going on right now?
I like it. I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of DJs. Like I ain't one of those. That's crazy. I was just telling DJ Omeezy this last night. He was DJing at VVS, and I walked up on him and I'm like, man, I'm a fan of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like the way you DJ. I like the way you mix. I think certain things that you do, can't nobody mess with you. I don't go to the club to critique the DJ. Yeah. And I think we got a lot of that going on. People go to the club.
I'm glad DJs, you said that, yeah.
Like, why are you in here critiquing? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go to the club, listen. You know what I mean? Even if you had something to say about it, don't walk up on them and, you know, do all of that. Like, bro, just
tap in with the DJ.
Enjoy yourself.
We spoke about that on one of these episodes. Like, when DJs go out, they can't have fun. They just turn into a whole fucking
I ain't gonna say
professor.
It's easy to do. It's not. It's not easy to do, especially if you know like
shit is whack.
If you know it's whack.
Yeah.
But you got to try to take yourself out of it, bro. You don't know.
I'm glad you said that.
If they just learning or if they've been learning or they just got the name and like.
Because that'd be a thing though. Like when I'm going to a club and I don't know the DJ, you know, I go to the DJ booth.
Yeah.
Gotta say what's up.
What's up with you? What's your name? And once they give me a name, I ask the second question. My second question is always how long you been DJing for. And that puts me on where I'm gonna be critiquing when and it's not even me critiquing so much. I'm just listening to the vibe because I enjoy different mixes. I enjoy listening to stuff and just watching like, oh, he must have did this with a fader or just trying to pinpoint.
Yeah, you got to see what they doing. Like me, I'm big on library expansion.
Yeah.
So if I'm in a club and I hear something that I ain't heard before, I'm trying to figure out what it is, when it came out, whose song is it. Like I'm trying to expand my library all the time because at the end of the day, if you ain't got no equipment, you ain't got nothing going on, your music is gonna save you.
To bring it back to my original question, do you feel like the mashups right now are giving DJs a new type of light as far as like fame and stuff like that? Like you see the DJs, they may pre-record their mix or they may be doing it on the fly in a video, but they're getting this many amount of views, that many amount of views off of just 2 songs.
I mean, it just depends on. I mean, I like the attention that it's getting. You know what I'm saying? It's shining a light on the DJs, and you know, of course, as the years go by, they make it easier and easier and easier to make those type of things or to make it sound good or to give you a way to mash up and do records like that. I like it though. I mean, I push all the DJs, new and old, to do that and keep
and then
it going,
some of the DJs they're making the mashups and then they turn into actual songs.
Yeah,
like
I like really good mashups.
Prime example, that Beyonce. It was literally just a matchup. And now it's a real. That's the real
it's
remix.
That's a real remix.
She spent some bread on that. I'm sure she did. That's the real remix.
But you know, you wonder like, what did the DJ get paid?
Yeah,
right.
It don't go to the DJ. It go to that producer of that song.
I
think they might have just been like, good idea, and broke him off. And then, but you know, at the end of the day, the producer of that record gets that.
But when you already know that's 120 beats per minute. That's something that you're already playing when you know what I'm saying.
So I gotta ask.
That's already a mashup.
So if that does go to the producer, songs like let's say Coyle Ray's new song Player, she has 2 different versions, but she has one of them that has DJ Smalls on there as a producer.
That's the one that,
and then he has one with I want to get her name right, DJ Sage or something like that, where she has the one that's more New York style. DJ Sman has some more Jersey, but she uses both of those. So when you look it up on Apple Music, it has DJ Small's version, then it has her version, then it has the regular version of the song. You think she cut a check to those DJs?
I think it probably was it could have been a royalty play.
Yeah. Royalty.
It could have been a royalty play because you know. That they're getting them checks off TikTok, bro. It's getting streams and videos and all that. They get, but more power to them.
We got to do flowers. We cannot do this without giving flowers.
Right.
Give me 3 DJs. Give them their flowers. They inspired you. What it is, Fresh?
First and definitely foremost, I want to give. Let me do one not industry and the rest of industry. I want to give flowers to DJ Carl.
DJ Carl, yeah.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
One of the most hardest working, loyal brothers I've ever met in my life. And, you know, he inspired me to want to be where I'm at today.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Carl, yeah.
He's doing what he's doing in Louisville still, you know. So got to give him his flowers. But when it comes to the industry, first and foremost, I got to give it to DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff, why not? Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff was and still one of my favorite DJs to date because of his turntablism, his connection,
his skills,
his production. Yeah, you know, he was, you know, him and Will Smith was the first rap artist group to get a Grammy. You know, they were the first people to get a Grammy.
It made us believe we can do this. Yeah,
you feel me?
That's a good second one. Yep.
Thirdly, but secondly, gotta go DJ Drama. Like, Drama was the reason I wanted to do mixtapes. I believe it was Gucci Mane, the movie.
Oh,
that was the tape that made me say, I gotta host mixtapes.
Gotta host mixtape, yeah.
Because the stuff that he was saying sounded so crazy. It sounded so good, you know. And then I just was like, I gotta do that, bro.
Sometimes you listen to the Drama mixtape to just to hear him pop his shit, man.
Hear him talk. Like, you don't even gotta listen to mixtape. You listen to a Drama song and he come in popping it. Like popping it.
It was what DJs had to do. You have to hype this song up. Whether you in a lounge, club, you reminded DJs on what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
You know, but that's because the DJ at the time was the most important part
of
everything.
That does get to one of my major questions too. And the most important question,
Fresh. Look right in that camera.
Look right in that question. It's important for the DJs, but why do DJs need love too?
Because in any given situation, any performance, the DJ is 50%. Like, in a performance, you have a rapper, you have a DJ. The rapper is 50, the DJ is 50. It's most important. You can't do it. It's one with each other. You can't do it one without each other when doing a show. In a party, the DJ is, I would say, about 30%. You know, you got the promoter who sets it up.
Okay.
You got the venue, the owner who has the venue, and then you who provide the vibe. So I say that's 33%, 33%.
Okay.
So it's like there's an equal share there. A lot of people say, well, shoot, what they gonna do if the DJ just walk out the club? Like, I don't know, but they'll figure it out because he's got the venue and he's got the people.
Well put.
He can just if he wanted to, he could just plug it up and put a phone in there, and that'll be that. If the people want to come out and vibe, they're gonna stay regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, people say, you know, if the DJ walk out, everybody gonna leave with him. Not really, not necessarily. That's not true. And I wanted to always say that people think like the DJ is the end all be all of the club, and it's not. Think about how many bars and lounges you go in and they play in the jukebox.
They play in the jukebox. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's not oversaturate the fact that the DJ is needed. We are, but there's instances where we aren't.
Yeah.
So we got to look at it from both sides. We can't. I would never sit here and act like we are just the end all be all of that. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that we do know that, it's important to give us love because we respect you for what you do.
Yeah.
So respect us for what we do.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's all about respect.
It's all about respect, man.
And last thing to wrap it up, you know what I'm saying? We got Fresh in the building. We definitely gonna bring him in for a part two after the tour.
After the because I know you gotta go to the tour right now, man. But we got some questions about the tour, about the artists, about the stories.
I got some stuff.
We're gonna do one with just straight stories for Fresh. I definitely need y'all to come back to that
Story time with Fresh.
Story times with Fresh, man. Because you on tour with some real controversial artists. You know what I'm saying? And they're in their latter years in their career. That's why it's called the Legends. But I know some things go down and backstage, man.
I got a lot of stories that need to be told.
Yeah, man. Well, this is another episode of the DJs Need Love 2 show. I go by the name of DJ BATTIO.
I go by DJ Thirst Trap and Fresh. Can you let them know where they can find you at?
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all know the vibes, man. Find me on Instagram at I am DJ Fresh, blue check, shouted. Find me on Twitter.
Yeah.
I am DJ Fresh, blue check, shouted. It's all certified, man. So, you know, get at me there.
Are tickets still available for the street?
Oh, yeah, man. Legends of the Streets tour. We hitting up, you know, East Coast coming real soon, like up Northway, Brooklyn, Connecticut, Jersey. It's on the way, man. Ticketmaster.com. Go get your tickets, man. Come see your boy DJ Fresh.
Once again, if you like the content that you see, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and comment below who you want us to interview next. Comment below in the comment section down there. This is the DJs Need Love 2 show.
Yeah.